Hi all, welcome back to Retro Katie. Today's episode of Katie is another episode of the 360 Pursuit, where it's my mission to collect every power released Xbox 360 game. If that's the sort of content you like, don't forget to like this video, smash the subscribe button. Today's episode of the 360 Pursuit, we're after Felixstowe to complete a subset on the console, which is the Need for Speed subset. We're missing Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, which is the CEX rarity, even though there's a ton of them in stock. Current price for it today is £48. Picture of it's listed there. That would complete my Need for Speed subset, which would bring me ever closer to another subset I might working towards. But well, we're going to do CEX by boat again. That's always a fun adventure, taking the boat over to Felixstowe to go pick up the last game we need for our subset. And I've got two other games I need, so as you see by the title, we should be buying every game we require for the Xbox 360 from one store, which is always fun to do. The other two games are cheap ones, but you have to wait till the end of the video to see them. Of course, we'll hit the charity shops while we're there, arcades, fish and chips, proper seasiding it up. But before we go to Felixstowe CEX, finish up Need for Speed gun. Make sure we got our Need for Speed Most Wanted hard plastic case. Keep that game safe and sound. So I'm going to go straight in there once I picked it up from Felixstowe CEX. Go in there into the collection, and it will be played because that's the first ever game back in the day I actually got 1000 Gs on. So I know it's an easy one to get 1000 Gs. You just got to get all the pink slips, so that'd be something to do over the weekend. Right, so I just went down to get the boat over Felixstowe like we normally do, but unfortunately, bad weather. It's only a bit windy, so plan B is going to get the train, because I am picking that game up today. No matter how long it takes me to get to that game, that is coming home with me today. And we do have a special guest today.
Can't wait for all the train delays as well.
Of Steve Descalz. We haven't seen this beautiful face in a wee while. Travelling to Felixstowe, I'm going to throw it back to past Katie with pickups from Ipswich and Colchester in the games room. Right, so what came to pick up from Ipswich CEX, and there's a couple from Colchester CEX I didn't get any footage of. We've got a full game from Colchester and Ipswich's CEX. I can't remember which games came from what CEX, so we have to go in alphabetical order. First off, we've got Blaze Blue Condemnation Shift for £4. So that's now 2 out of the 3 Blaze Blue games I own. We've got MTV's Pimp My Ride for £8. I've had a quick go on this. It's not what I was hoping it would be. I thought it was going to be lots of booth stuff to cars. There's a lot of like driving around missions and ghosting and the whip. So not overall the best game. Picked up Nailed. They've done a case swap for me because the previous case was Nailed. I believe this was like £4. If I can find I'll throw up CEX list in there so you know the actual price of Nailed. The last game I picked up was Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition for £8. This is another edition of Street Fighter 4 for the Xbox 360. I've still got one more edition of Street Fighter 4 to pick up for the Xbox 360, which is the Ultra Edition. I currently own Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, and Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. There's Ultra Street Fighter 4. There's a lot of Street Fighter 4 for the Xbox 360. Anyway, let's throw it back to present Katie in Felixstowe. Right. Let's in. Not full. Found a Need for Speed Mobile, but unfortunately it's the Classics label, which I'm not after. 2 of the 3 games I was after, unfortunately, as you saw from the previous clip, Need for Speed was the Classics edition, but it wasn't a complete waste of time. We've managed to get it off eBay and save £6 on the game. So that is now in the collection. Just wait for it to be delivered. That will be opened up in this video at some point, once it's arrived. But that means we now got another 3 games into the collection, leaving us at that number. Time to go and hit the seafront, get some chips and arcades. Right guys, so we're back from Felixstowe. As you saw throughout the clips, Felixstowe was a difficult day to say the least. We got down to the dock to get the boat to Felixstowe like we normally do, so we could do CX by boat. But unfortunately, due to bad weather, the boat wasn't running. It was not, as you saw in the video, it was a nice sunny day. It was a wee bit windy, but not overly windy. The water was calm for where the boat was crossing, so I don't know why it didn't run. So we had to get the train, which is an hour and 45 minutes longer to get to Felixstowe than it is by boat. But you do save £10 compared to the £20 I would have paid to cross the water. But you save an hour and a half of your day, hour and 45 minutes of your day. So an extra tenner for an hour and 45 worth of your day, I think it's worth their little extra cost. We've already got to Felixstowe. We've done every single charity shop. Unfortunately, there were nothing good in them. They did have games, but no games I was after, so no point filming that. As you saw in CEX, now the game we went for Need for Speed Most Wanted, but as you saw it was the grey label, the Classics edition, which is the harder one to find, but it's not the one we're after. So what we went for, the main thing we went for we didn't get, but we did buy every Xbox 360 game they had either required, so that was a win. Because Need for Speed Most Wanted Classic is not a game I require, so we're going white label, so 2 games they had, 2 games we got. You'll see them in a minute, so that's good. Unfortunately, as you saw, Steve Skull was with us, but there's no Vita in Felixstowe, so there's no video from his point of view. Done the arcades, the mini golf we were going to play changed, so that completely threw us off. Cost a bit more than what we thought we were going to be playing, but you live and you learn. We do have a packet on the way. Don't know if I can't remember if I said it in the clips or not. I have ordered Need for Speed Most Wanted while I was in the Felixstowe CEX, and I got it cheaper than CEX pricing, which is the main win of the day. So that'll be after this clip. There'll be another clip a couple of days later. Different t-shirt, but we'll have that packet. So what games did I pick up from CEX in Felixstowe? First off, we got for £4 EA game Fuse. This is another waiting to happen coaster. It's an online service only game, so we've got to wait for that to. When that goes offline, you won't be able to play it as much. And the second game we got was Brave: A Warrior's Tale for £8. A cartoony RPG by the looks of it. So there's 2 Brave games on the Xbox 360. You got Brave: A Warrior's Tale and Brave Disney Brave. But that means we have picked up from CEX and Felixstowe both Xbox 360 games I needed. That's a good win. 2 more into the collection. We are now sitting at that number, which is great. We're chugging along at a nice, healthy speed. Next week's video will be a 360 special video. It's one I've been planning for a little while. Starts off with a bit of a script. We know how much I like writing scripts, so that's fun. We've got a packet coming for that video to complete the video, but that is in good timing. It's been a couple of days since the Felixstowe trip. As you know, we were waiting for 1 packet to come in the post, which has finally arrived. If you look at the packaging, it's just literally a rarity being thrown into a mailer. But now this will complete the hunt for the video, because this is the game we went out to CEX to go and find. There we go, finally opened up Need for Speed Most Wanted, the 2005 edition, which is support of the Xbox original game. nicely complete. Manual's not too bad condition really. Doesn't look too bad. So I'll be able to play that later on, get my 1000 Gs on it. The only downside, I've got one annoying stick at the back, but that'll peel off. Trade in at Exchange Games, wherever that was. But that completes the Need for Speed Most Wanted. Up there will be the listing of what I bought, so you can see how much I paid for it with shipping. But a cheaper than CEX price without shipping. But that is the right game we needed to complete the Need for Speed subset. That means I own every Need for Speed game now. I'm only missing one game from launch now as well, so we'll get ill close to that subset. So if you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to like this video, smash the subscribe button, I'll catch you lot in the next video.